Hi, everyone. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys can hear me. We had a little bit of difficulties connecting in, as it sometimes happens with these healings. But let me know in the chat if you're able to hear me. Then we'll see if I can turn my video on so you guys can see me. Let me know. We're just going to give a little time as well. Hi, Alex. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. So sorry it took so long to connect, but we made it. There's also a lot of things happening here on the street because it's Sunday, so there was a lot of singing and music. So, but I hope you guys can hear me all right. Yes, wonderful. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining for this today. Just to let everybody in, I wanted to share a little bit of insight of what we're going to do today in this healing. First, we're going to do like a big clearing for everybody who's joining and everybody who will join later, so that we can be very clear channels of this energy and this intent. And we're going to ground. And after we do this big clearing, we're going to start to activate like all the components of your particular energetics, and also a lot through our mission work and our mission template, so that whatever we need at this time for support or to support others, we may receive it, we may download it, and then we're going to go ahead and bless the world, and of course, the countries that are at conflict right now, and all the people who are there, or the people who need help, need shelter, need comfort, safety, whatever is being needed at this time. That's what we will send to them. Okay. So everyone who's joining, you can just start to breathe in deeply. I'm just going to see if I can turn on my video, if it will work. Hi, dear Anna. Hi. Okay. Let me see. Oh, there I am. Hope you guys can see me. Okay. So thank you for being here. We're going to dive in 1 second. Okay. Just seeing everybody pop up here. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. And just a few words they're saying before we get in to everything, to the healing. I wanted to talk a little bit, just a brief moment about timelines, and how there are so many things that are happening, of course, in the world, that will continue to happen. But there is a great power that we all have, and this is like your individual power to create the world that you're living, right? And this is part of what we do as light workers, as healers. Doesn't mean that we don't see what's happening, because we do, and it's necessary. Just like, I mean, all healers do that, right? Um, you need to be able to see the wound in order to heal it, or to know the wound, or to know the pain in order to heal it. So acknowledging is one part, acknowledging what's happening, but also always knowing that there are more solutions than one. And there's always um, a way forward, and there is always resolution in the light for everybody. And so, to put it in more human terms and not to go so abstract about it, it's when we learn to understand that we are creating, that we're part of the reality that we're living, the good, the bad, everything. We can also choose to create a new narrative, a new story, just like we choose every day who we are, which is our divine freedom. We can also choose love, even in the most extraordinary circumstances, and choose to be in a world where we are helping, where we're healing, where love and compassion move things. Because even if in the 3D things seem like very contrasting, they're always there for a reason, and they're always there to bring more of those qualities from within us if we are able to. And hi, Kelly. Hi, Kappa Goddess. Hi, Mom. Hi, Shibra. Sorry, just saying hi. So there are like two things. There's one part of us that it's the part of acknowledging what's happening. And then the other part is acknowledging that we can decide to shift and to go into a higher timeline. Hi, Hannah. And the way that we do that is by staying in our sovereignty, staying in our power, and not giving it away, not giving into fear, not giving um, into certain narratives, just because there is so much more than meets the eye in so many things that we see. So I would always advise you to see things. If you have a question, if you want to know how things really are, try to go inside and see them from the perspective of your heart, or even just connect to God, to your higher self, and ask, what is really happening here? Can you show me? And maybe you won't have an answer right away, but it will probably come with time. And for me, the answer in the times that we're facing, everything that is happening, everything that comes in, whether we judge it good, bad, however it seems, all the events that happen and that have been happening for a couple of years, that will continue to happen, because we're alive, we're living in this world. But whatever happens, as a healer, as a light worker, we can ground that and convert that, alchemize that into more light for others. So I know that it's very challenging, and I know that especially for people who are not prepared for many things, and I mean for anyone, it's just shocking and a surprise and everything. But at the same time, if we have the tools, if we have been in this journey, we know that these are the moments when things happen. That's when we are able to bring out the best of us, right? Many people say, oh, when the worst things happen, it brings the worst out of people. But I think that's changing. And I think that's a call that we do. So, I have seen in many things, and even in the midst of tragedies and chaos and all that, that people align with love. They choose love, they choose to help the other. They even sacrifice themselves or things to help the others. So we really get in touch with our human nature. And that's our most powerful, the most powerful resource that we have to face anything. The part of us that is human in the sense of um, honoring humanity, honoring life, honoring the experiences that we're having as a collective, as an individual, and being there in a way that is the most supportive for everything and for everyone, including yourself, of course. I'm not saying, go sacrifice, or we're not in that time anymore, but I have felt, and I don't know if you guys share that, but when there are things happening of urgency, of we tend to be so selfless, and we can really, if we choose, we can really go into highs our of our own expression, of our own beingness, that we didn't even know. So I would say, if you can, if you want, if this inspires you, maybe it's a moment to be in that, to be the light warriors, to be the beings that you are, being present, and being helpful, and being compassionate, being kind, um, because we all need that at some time. We all need help at some time, and if we are able to give help when it is needed, I think that's one of the best things that we can do, in whatever way, even if it's a very small thing, even if it's, doing a donation, even if you donate $1. Like, I can tell you, I had, before I did all this, well, in the middle there, I was running this nonprofit, and every single dollar, like even a quarter of a dollar, everything counts, and every little effort, even if it's a token, even if it's not money, even if it's, a word of support, anything that helps to build the energy, um, and to keep the vibration high, to raise the vibration, because we do influence even these world events, even if we're just spectators, even if we're not there. But because we're all connected, and through our frequency, we may be able to feel the pain from them. We may be able to feel the fear of people who are there, but we may also be able to clear that within us, feel and anchor the peace within us, and then transmit it to the people who are there, because that's how connected we are. We are one, even if we're different countries, different laws, different systems, whatever it is. For me, part of this great awakening, and part of everything that we're doing here, like at the core of it, is to understand that there is no separation, right? Understanding that even if we have lines on the earth dividing, even if we have different languages, even if we have different cultures, different traditions, all of that, like, it had been so important before, and it was always an excuse. And I think we're shifting, or starting to try to shift out of that into understanding that we are together in everything, and that, in a way, the people, or the energies, or the things that are creating all this contradiction, or these seemingly opposing views, which, yes, many are people in power, but they're also becoming slowly the minority. As people awaken, they will start to decrease, so the scale will start to balance. That's why it's important for us, if you're awake, if you're here, if you're serving, if you're a light worker, that you start to raise your own frequency and create your own timelines, create your own world where there's resolution, where there's peace, where there is answers, where there is compassion, where there's kindness, and within yourself, so that it can be a true reflection, so that it can be truly anchored. Mhm. And that's a huge way that we can help, apart, of course, from the physical help that we can do. If you are in a place where you can help, you want to help, by all means, or if you can help by sending blessings or peace or donations. Um, like I said, even a small thing can be huge for other people. Okay. And so bringing both things, the physical and the like energetic, the spiritual aspect together, and that's the most powerful combination. As we know, that's how we manifest, that's how we create. So I was seeing this this like video about quantum manifestation and how the timelines work in the quantum field and how we create our realities and how we are oftentimes manipulated by the narratives that are in place, you know, or manipulated to the extent that we actually remain in a lower frequency where we're not able to manifest this new timeline. So, what we're going to do today, apart from the healing, we're going to help everyone who is joining and everyone who will see this healing later to release all of the narratives that are not organic to you, or all the things that are not natural, and bring you through your guides or teams as far up as we can in your vibration and your resonance, so that you can consciously create your timeline and continue to create the timelines, that you don't feel stuck in a narrative that is old. And it's kind of like, you know, when people say we fear change, right? For many people, change is scary. Even if it's something better, it can be scary because we don't know what's going to come. You know, if it's change, it's something unknown. And many times, the things that aren't so good for us, and the narratives that aren't good for us, and the things that are old, are the ones that keep us locked there in those timelines, in those belief systems, in those circumstances of life. And it doesn't have to do with only with karma. Of course, there's also karma, but we can work through that. And we have talked about it, how to work through your own karma and how to create dharma, how to sort of like balance the scales. And if you have done that and you're doing that work and things are still very stuck, or you feel like you go back into mentalities that you had before, years before, or things that have always kept you in place, or the kinds of addictions, things that are locking, that make you feel trapped. That feeling of trapped, especially if you're a starseed or, you know, any spiritual being, you will always, your soul will always want to seek freedom. So you can allow yourself to be guided by your soul into that search for freedom. And I don't mean like just physical freedom, but I mean like inner freedom, you know, to feel free no matter where you are, no matter what you have, no matter what you're doing, no matter the circumstances. True freedom, not running away from things, not escaping. That's different. Escapism is different, okay? It's about anchoring the freedom here. So the more we do that, the more we can enter into that state of what it is to feel free, or how it would feel, even if things around you are still not showing that. The more you aim towards that, the more you focus on that, the easier it will be for you to let go of the other things and let go of the fear too. Okay? Because usually fear, sorry, fear is just something that is created and something that imprisons us. Like fear is the one thing that can really like stop things, stop you from going, stop you from doing something. And this is part of what we are overcoming. And we have had now like 2-3 years of us working through that, working through our own fears, working through also, ancient fears, because all of this is also bringing a lot of reverberation from past timelines, from past wars, from places where we've been. Because we don't know exactly where we've been as a soul. And for many, and especially the people who get most triggered by certain events, is because they lived a similar thing, or they experienced a similar thing where there was tragic and pain and everything. And that's why it's so impressed in them. So part of what we do as light workers as well is to clear that and to heal that. Okay, so that our children, the next generations, don't have to fear or to feel that reverberation anymore. And that hopefully it won't manifest anymore. We will manifest different timeline. And it's not, again, it's not being oblivious to what's happening, because I think it's important always to acknowledge everything and to be in the here and the now, not denying, not running away, but also not falling into the pit and falling into, believing everything that you see and that you're told, because there's always another layer to things. There are always so many layers to things. So I would say it's about keeping a balance as much as you can, balancing out what you're seeing, what they're giving you, what is being presented, balancing with your inner knowing about the situation and how you can actually be proactive in the situation instead of going into fear or desperation or more patterns of locking down. Because if we go up into the higher, we go into these higher frequencies. And it's not that you don't feel the sadness or the pain. It doesn't mean that you're all happy here while this is happening in the world. It's not that. But it's about knowing and anchoring in the truth that there's also resolution for this. And that the more you present it to your world, the more you're contributing to present it to the world as a whole. Okay. And that's what we do as light workers. That's why there's, thank God there are more of us now out there. And that's why we come together to do this work, because it's work. It's not just, peace and love. But in order to become peace and love, to embody peace and love, it's a whole task. And it's a task within yourself, and it's a task within, every day, and to create and to manifest these new timelines, this world where there is this resolution, where there's peace, where no matter what's happening, everything is going to be okay. Like that is so needed. And people need to see it. People need to feel it through you. Okay. Because that's part of what we came here to do. Apart from all of your individual missions, we came here to do that too. Be a light for other people, to be an example for other people. Most of all, like even if you can't actively help or do things, just be an example of what it is to be light, what it is to be connected to God, what it is to be at peace with yourself. Okay, in love with yourself, compassionate towards yourself and towards others. And that already is like a huge, huge task. Okay, because the majority of people have a lot of trouble doing that. And you're showing energetically, you're also showing the way. Okay, you're showing how to do that. So that's when we talk about, for example, the blueprinters, or the prototypers, or the like trailblazers. Hope I said that right. But everything, like all of those efforts, because it takes a lot. All of that which you have already accomplished, all of that where you're already grounded, that is helping to keep the peace as well. Okay. Okay. So I hope you guys are ready. We're going to go into the healing now. Just want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you, Anik. Hi. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Wildflower. Alex. Okay. So let's go into the healing if you guys are ready. Just have a sip of water. Okay, so you can just sit down comfortably, or you can lie down with your eyes closed. You can start to focus on your third eye. Okay, and we're going to start to breathe in deeply. One more time, deep breath into the belly and out. And one more breath, deep breath in and out. Okay, we're going to call in the beautiful violet flame and the white flame to start to create this protection grid all around you. You see it as waves of energy, kind of like the aurora borealis. And it just comes and it starts to sweep, to cleanse all of your energy. It starts to take away all the pressure, all the pain, all the constriction. Continue to breathe in deeply as this energy moves through your body, from the crown of your head all the way down to your feet, through all of your fields and systems, relieving you of any doubt, heartbreak, remorse, pain, guilt, worry, and any and all fears that were coded into your systems by outside influences or by inner influences through the lower mind. Hare ye pare shantam, hare pare tare, ye 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 wa tare. It's time to release all the sadness and the tears. Shia hotam hare ye hera tahoye. Bring in the protection, the guidance of your angels, your guides, the guardians, all of your starseed families, all connecting to all of the families of light that are here to support humanity, that are here to serve, that are here to provide guidance, nurturance, they're saying affection, understanding, And we start to see like these large amounts, large numbers of light beings coming in for each one of you, for the high beings of light and service of the light, service of the divine plan on earth. And all the parts of you, your ancestry, your inner knowing, all of your lineages from this earth, from other planets, galaxies, universes, starting to retrieve the knowledge, retrieving the codes, retrieving your gifts, retrieving your knowledge, retrieving the protocols, retrieving the healing protocols, retrieving all the information that is useful to each and every one of you at this time. We're cleansing through the throat and the heart, releasing all of the heaviness from the heart, all of the protection, all of the scars. Oh my shade. They're saying you came here to be alive. They're weaving through the flower of life at the heart. And they're starting to show the golden ratio. I'm also seeing another beautiful flower of life around the whole planet, around Mother Earth. And very gently, we're going to start to envision all of the other souls who are joining, who will join in the future, and this healing and this meditation. And we can see each and every one of them, including ourselves, shining in this pillar of golden light, connecting from God all the way down to Mother Earth. As we connect to Mother Earth, we can imagine ourselves just bowing down to the earth, to the Great Mother, and starting to see ourselves as the children of this beautiful being, feeling the embrace from all of the elemental realms that are connected, and also feeling the embrace and feeling the presence of all of our ancestors, all of the elders, and they're saying all the crested bloodlines. Ham oyumba shamahayimbo onoye, Ariye wangaye, Ariyana maita, Ayanata maya, Ariyaria, Heyan yase, Haurui. And this is coming in through the heart, beautiful white energy. And it's just expanding the heart. Expanding through oneness, activating union. Through all of the um, energetic points in your body, all of the meridians, saying all of the joints. Hosh oto to yet aye, yani aye. Union in the mind, union, the emotions, union at the heart, at the soul level, union at the physical, sheet, going into the DNA, going into the mother cells, and going into the 8 original cells, and starting to clear, cleanse all of the memories, reverberance, anything that is now ready to be let go of, all the weight, the heaviness, burdens of the past itself, releasing from all of the molecules of your body, from each particle, atom, starting to release all the stigma, all the pain, all the scars, releasing all that you're ready to be released today. On the name of this new light, the name of this new life, in the name of this new face, new world on Mother Earth. Chia Hawa Ta'ali Aye Naya Aurum Hai Unye Urukoya Uruye Ye Wa Mahashe. Releasing all the pain and suffering from the lungs, all the sadness, emptying out. Shihia Hanai Taya 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 Tari Tarim Tari. And now we start to see cloisters of stars. And you're all being, we're activating the magnetic forces, magnetic energy through your field, so that you start attracting. You're being pulled into a specific star system or stars that are of your lineage. And you're being invited to go into this beautiful portal within the star cloisters. They're showing me there are doors in front of you. You can just enter this portal. And as you enter, you start to see beautiful nature, beautiful animals, and this energy of wisdom, of love, deep compassion, absolute nurturance, absolute freedom. Some of you may start to fly, start to see your wings, see your capacities. You're just gathering here all of the nurturance, the rest, the rejuvenation, the peace that you need at this time to be able to come back into the world as a whole being, rejuvenated, strong, healthy, happy, whole. They're saying, allow your heart to be nurtured, to be repaired. Each one of you is receiving this deep cleansing, deep activation, deep rejuvenation, awakening through the mind, third eye, awakening through all portals of the human mind. And they're also, for some of you, they're activating of the ancient schools of wisdom, the esoteric temples of knowledge. Om Hale Ye Guru Saye Yani Ye Aiwa Tai. Activating divine alchemy, starting to see that you are the alchemist. I'm starting to see how everything can be transformed into love. Everything can burn in the sacred fire of love. Everything can be purified, even a planet, even galaxies, even entire universes. As your healing completes, I'm going to ask that it is completely done and that it continues to work on you until it's completely done. And from this whole perspective, everyone, we will start to descend into the earth from the stars and going down into the earth in the particular place where you anchor. You can see also your place of power and anchor there. Just go where intuitively feels safe and beautiful. Asking your guides and teams to give you the exact coordinations of where to land, to start beaming, to start healing, to start protecting. Blessings that will come through all of us. And we start to descend, and they look like rainbows all around the world. As you come and touch the land or the water, each and every one of you start to create these concentric surges of energy, currents of energy, and vibration and sound. Emitting peace, love, guidance, divine trust, divine knowing, divine inner knowing. Start beaming the actualization of your divine mission. And we can start to see the whole world being replenished in all these waves of love, joy, abundance, freedom, healing, divine healing energy, divine consciousness. And we can see these particles of golden light permeating all elements, working with the elementals, to go into the waters, into the air, to the earth, into all animals, trees, into nature, going into all electrical systems, and being carried through the magnetic energy of the mother, bringing love, nurturance, hope, divine beauty, divine intelligence, divine peace into all corners of the world, into all beings of the world, and especially into those parts that need it the most right now. You can see currents and currents of white and golden light surging through the earth, through the inner earth, through the atmosphere, and going and finding all the places where they're needed, transforming all of the people who are needing this, bringing hope, bringing healing, bringing comfort, bringing stability, bringing security, bringing abundance, bringing hope, bringing understanding, and energetically bringing love into the hearts of every being. And we can see how this light also activates the higher self, the higher beings of all the people on earth, of all the beings. And we're going to ask to all of the high beings, to all of the higher selves, to all of the teams of love and light from each soul on this planet to please work together to continue to help and to bring assistance to each and everyone who needs it right now. Bring good heartedness, kindness, compassion, forgiveness to the forefront, unity to the forefront, union to the forefront. Anchoring all of the light that is ready to be anchored in this planet through all the open hearts, through all the light workers, through all the healers, the starseeds, through all of our missions, to all of our collective mission. Ayem ayan hayum aish eni tani ko hayet an eya anyam awaneyan tani. Recoding a language of light into the whole world, bringing language of light to heal all the grids, all the fields, and all of the locations that are currently affected. Shia hamai te kache yas yashi. We can see this golden light just permeating. You can see as if wherever this golden light goes, all the conflict ceases. It's almost like in the movies where this light goes, like flowers start to bloom. We can start to see all, wherever there was hate, wherever there was doubt, sorrow, suffering, pain, wherever there was any kind of confrontation, attack, any kind of suffering, we start to see this beautiful energy bring resolution, bring peace, bring healing, and completely transmuting all of the negative energies and all of the used forces, transmuting them. You can see a white flame and a golden flame, and the flame of the rainbow, transmuting all the places where there needs to be transmutation of negative, lower energies. Transmuting everywhere there is fear, doubt, sorrow, suffering, pain, uncertainty. Shri Hewa Ta'aniye Ma Yaka Ta Te Dan. Dada Uruku Hara Yata Yaki Vale Yam Yayam Harera Durum Hauru Koya. And we start to see the energy of the goddess Mahashriya. This is the energy of Isis and gold and orange, yellow. And she's coming in so that we can all download a temple in the specific areas. We can see the whole of Ukraine, and we can see this beautiful temple just going down upon earth, very smoothly and slowly grounding all the way down into the inner earth, covering all of the areas and also all of the countries that are all around. We can see another beautiful white temple, and this is even bigger. This is going to ground all around Earth, encompassing all of Earth. And it kind of looks like the Taj Mahal has this like round architecture. That's, of course, it's transparent. It's white and transparent. I'm saying it's a holographic field of light and peace, anchoring the well-being, the guidance, so that everyone, each soul knows exactly what to do, where to go. Divine guidance is with them all the time, feeling the sense of union, being supported by God, by the divine, by all the other souls who may not be there physically, but we are all here. Taking a deep breath in. Now I want you to see the earth in this new light. We're going to download the third and final sphere of golden light. And this is going to encompass more of all of the earth and the solar systems around our entire galaxy. And this golden temple that is being downloaded, this one looks like a beautiful golden mandala. And this is activating all of the sacred sites, the sacred portals, everywhere where there are divine gates that can be activated at this time through our conscious effort and through the union, through coming together. Bring in this quantum energy to activate. Yanko Utui Eyantaria Mashi Kala Ankuya La An Ani Yanta Yeshe Enata. And this is like creating all of these safe havens on earth, on the planet. Yekiata Yesheya, specifically to assist all souls that may be going through a hard time, maybe in pain, sick, hurt, scared, depressed, anxious, anything, anyone, maybe having hunger, all of the animals, all of the living things, living beings on earth. Just seeing how these portals are nurturing all of the systems and how we're even the ecosystems, all of the systems that are on earth, including ourselves, including the animals, including all the fauna and flora, and even the micro um, worlds, elementals. They're all connecting and they're all receiving these surges of golden energy from the divine plan, from the divine beings that are supporting the divine plan on this earth. We're just going to anchor all of these energies. You can see a beautiful blue, light blue energy just setting all of these temples, allowing them to properly ground, to stabilize, and seeing how all of the beings, everyone who's here, is being stabilized, nurtured, and recalibrated into a higher frequency, into a higher timeline, and into the potential of creating your own timelines, creating the highest timelines available for you now. You're saying releasing the mind. The impossibility. Coming in through the heart, through the flower of life, into a new perception, into a new, you're saying to a new quantum perception. Retrieving your divine power, retrieving all of your creational powers, activating through the lotus on the third eye, releasing all of the technologies, all of the artificial technologies, narratives, information, anything and all that is not in alignment with this new resonance. And we can see this happening throughout all fields. Everywhere these temples are bringing this golden light, all of these artificial structures are being shaken down. They're just tumbling down, crashing down, becoming dust, being absorbed through the golden flame, transmuted, alchemized. Tamahata ye washita. Haireya nahi. Haoru ya maya kau. We see all the elders, all the light beings, all of your star families all around the earth, some on the earth, some outside of the earth. And we just see and feel their support, their witnessing, how we're supported and we're seen and we're loved through all. And we can shine that love back and continue to radiate that love into all hearts of mankind, to all hearts of humanity, into all hearts of all living beings, creating this beautiful um, sacred geometry and codes of union, just sealing all of the temples, sealing all of the new light architecture, all that is now present and available for all. Continuing to bless, to send love, peace, tranquility, divine help, divine healing, divine protection to everyone. Blessing even all of the parties involved, all of the people, places, things, so that they can take right action from the heart, Ashawa, from the heart of oneness, allowing this divine energy to permeate through all realms and into divine resolution through the divine plan, divine peace, divine love. Taking a deep breath in, and they're sealing each and every one of you in these beautiful, structures, spiraling energies around you, sealing your field, upgrading your protection, upgrading your knowing, your mission, and anchoring through the heart of one, back into this earth, back into your physical body, back into your singular self, slowly and gently. We're going to ask that this healing continues on the planet and all souls through all spaces, time, directions, universes, multiverses. Continue to receive all the support. We thank all of the starseed families, the galactic beings, the elders, the ancestors, all of your higher selves, all versions of you in other timelines, higher timelines, all of your teams of love and light. We thank all of the angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for this work. And may you be blessed always. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. And very slowly grounding into the body. We're going to ask that all excess energy is released through your physical body. And with all the excess energy, we can bless the earth as well. You can just put your hands like this, and you can bless the world. Bless anything that you want to bless, the people. You can bless all of your timelines and all the timelines on earth, the highest timelines. And when you feel that it's done, you can just put your hands together if you want. Mudra. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, that was intense. How is everybody feeling? Let me know. Also, if you're drifting off and you want to continue, there you can continue. Take a little nap or a 10-minute nap and have some water. Please, everyone who did this healing, drink a lot of water, okay? And if possible, please avoid drinking any alcohol or anything uh, that is like a lower frequency, so you can really anchor the energy in the next couple of days, okay? Thank you, Andreas. Thank you, Lulia. Thank you guys for being here. And please, if you find this helpful, if you can share this video or the audio or whatever, if you know someone that may need to receive healing or that wants to send healing at this time, please share. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. It was super deep work. Okay. Take care and thank you for being brave, for being here, for showing up. Thank you, Sita. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Venice. Oh, yes. A lot of the blue indigo templates are very active right now. It's part of like our mission right now. Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Kappa Goddess. Thank you, Anna. Oh, I love you. And please, everyone, take care. Okay. Keep doing your grounding, keep doing your meditation. It's very needed at this time. And I will also see you tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow I will be on K Moon's channel. We will do also collective healing, but that one will be focused on healing the shadow aspects and dealing with our own shadow, with our inner shadow, etc. So you're all welcome to join there, okay? Oh, thank you, Mav. Thank you, all of you guys. You guys are very strong and very powerful. Do not forget that, okay? What we're doing here collectively, it's not just me, it's not just any healer, it's all of us. You're all healing, okay? You're all healers and you're all healing the world. Okay. Thank you, Anthony. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you very soon, okay? I'll see you tomorrow if you guys want to join. I think it's 6 p.m. CST. I have it on my community board thing. Okay. And also anyone, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm there. Pretty active most of the time. Okay. Love you guys. Bye, Lotus. Countless petals. Yes. She's so supportive, Mother Earth, and she needs it. So let's continue. Oh, and you can continue to do this healing if you want every day, or every other day if it's too much, or however you feel when you feel called. You can do it again and it will continue to download more and more. Okay? Okay, guys.